Want more Kadra? Up.
He's standing in the corner apparently.
Dustin's here, but he's being bashful.
Yeah.
And now he's flipping me off. See, this is what you guys are missing. The problem is I'm gonna try to do this and the delay is so fucking horrendous. I'm gonna have to switch over to fucking...
Oh yeah, see, there he is in the corner. Oh.
Yeah, yep, see? Also, wow, talk about fucking setting up a... Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
Well, why don't you figure out where you're going to... here, there you guys go. See, now you guys can see us figure out framing shit at the same time. It's good times.
What are you trying to figure out?
I'm just framing everything up.
Yeah, he's framing stuff. He's also building...
Dinosaur deck.
The turtle, hippo turtle?
No, yeah, hippo.
Yeah.
We had changed our mind on the turtle because mono red just
Yeah, I forgot.
isn't really gonna be it. It's good enough.
And I actually just downloaded Arena last night.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was bored.
Well, we now have a YouTube and Twitch, so we can do both at the same time. We've learned shit today.
Which we are doing, and we've got a total of... A new shit showed up, and we had a bot saying we could buy followers.
Bots OP.
Oh, nice.
Dustin, speak up just a little bit, but give me some words so I can test audio.
So, give you some words? Like, just keep talking kind of thing?
Yep. Okay, that's... Touch up. Okay, there we go. Should be good there. Alright, now everybody should be framed and everything should look pretty. If not...
Apparently you're being blocked by James. You need to move towards...
Nah, he should be good now. It's caught up. I think, in theory.
In theory.
Alright, so we've got 13 more cards, and that's not including what lands we need to figure out. We're only at 3.5 for an average. Better than I expected.
It's running 24 hits.
That's a lot of lands.
Yeah. That's usually a pretty good sweet spot.
Oh wow, we've only got 6 blue? Okay. Let's change that. It's not going to be a great deck.
Be the best deck. Play Magic on the ring.
I guess... Just move that way a little bit, I guess.
Why am I moving towards you?
Should move towards me.
It might be. I was trying to...
no,
I was going to say it's mirrored. Remember, you're looking at a mirror.
that's
So,
terrible.
yeah.
Wait, it's mirrored?
Yeah.
So...
I'm pointing to the left, and it'll point to the right.
So I still need to go Twitch.
Yeah. No, you moving towards James actually fixed it. Yeah, I don't know.
It is... I think we're good? Maybe? Boy, this delay is insane.
Yeah.
What's other bullshit can I just throw in here?
I'm personally a fan of Into the Royal.
Into the Royal is not bad movie.
I agree. Because it's pretty.
Only counterspell.
Because it has flying. Wait. We don't have any snowlands.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, fuck.
You run away together. Same thing as Into the Royal.
We're at?
Middle. Bottom good.
It's about for 1 years too.
Okay, it's that easy.
You gotta speak up some too so they can hear you, Dustin.
Yeah, no, they can't see you at all now.
Yeah, now you no longer exist.
You told me to move towards you.
You know,
I was very curious. I can't see the webcam, and they probably can't see me.
yeah, you could have led with that.
You told me to move towards you.
All right, there we go.
It's okay, we're professionals here.
Oh yeah, we've only started and stopped and deleted multiple streams, but it was way less painful than Friday. Way less goddamn painful.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been a day.
Fuck, 10 cards. This is dumb.
You're being failed at being seen, or you're failing at being seen, according to Nisha.
There's a Raven form, another removal. Yeah.
All of it. Fuck. Well, no, hold on. All of it. There we go.
Do the squid.
What else do we have over here? Slow drops so we can kind of level our shit out here for. I like how we're doing this, and here in just a second, as soon as this is done, I'm going to switch over so we can talk about some Forgotten Realms cards now that there's 3 of us.
I know one I'm already sticking in the deck. So.
You know when you're sticking in it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Brass, man. 10-10.
That's a dinosaur.
10-10 legendary with haste and ward 10 if it's cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot that was legendary.
Yeah, it's legendary.
That's interesting.
What the fuck is this? I haven't even seen this. What? Oh, is this one of those 4 arena cards only? Is this good?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
It's not just for
Oh, no, it's a thing? Well, I must have missed it.
Yeah, no, actually I have that art in an actual card.
Fuck creatures with flying.
Rabbit Bite wouldn't be bad since you're playing big things.
Ram 3 is the better version of it.
So we get both.
Technically, yeah. Does he have a lot of Opa?
Not really.
No, but this is Brawl, so you can only have one copy of it.
Yep. That's the-
Majesty, if you go back and draw a bottom enchantment at your upkeep, draw an extra card of power 4 or greater.
Seems good.
Oh, the
Yeah, it's Commander Light. And they got even more Commander Light coming down the line.
Pay attention.
Neither do I.
Just funny.
Funny thing is, I almost said Brawl. Like, wait, Brawl Singleton? That just seems weird.
Yeah, screw Singleton formats, am I right? Stupid.
Fuck it. Ramp. Not good ramp.
Squirts.
How much does Scoot Mob? He's a 1-drop, right?
No, he's a 3-drop.
No, then we're doing Scoot more. Oh, so we got Scooty Scoot, McScooter butt face. Sure, combat tricks.
Just
This deck is expensive. Yeah, sure, you too. Done. Beautiful.
Bases. Oh, this is your.
yes.
Yeah, some of his. Oh, I don't have none of this shit. No,
What?
I have none of this shit.
It's all me.
Gotcha.
None of this shit.
It's fine.
All right, so here, since we're all here,
Well, it's the storyteller, or God of Storytelling, and it's like, wouldn't fit in the things like me.
We got stories.
so we've gotten a shit ton of spoilers today. You said what were you excited for?
Up, up, up.
Yeah, that
Very
for
far
run.
right.
Well, fuck.
Click on
Click
it.
on it.
Oh, they have a translation?
Yeah.
Good job, Mythic Spoiler. All right, so 6 and all the green. So 6 and 3 green, legendary creature, dinosaur. When Teresk enters the battlefield, if it was cast, it gains haste and ward 10. Whenever it attacks, it fights creatures defending player controls. You want that for Reki?
Oh, yeah.
Seems good.
Oh, yeah.
What exactly is ward?
You have to pay that
Hexproof for
much.
10, basically.
So if you target it with a spell, you have to pay 10 additional to target it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's different forms of ward. Like some wards pay 2 life.
Yeah,
or...
I think that's what they're going to instead of actually hexproof is ward.
Wow, the wiki's already fucking updated. Whenever a permanent with ward becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays an additional cost. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's basically...
So I was listening to some podcasts. They were talking about how Wizards doesn't like hexproof and dealing with it in tournaments because you can still target something with hexproof technically, but then they have to go back for all the rules crap and everything. So with ward, if they target it, it gets countered instead. You don't get to go back.
Huh.
Oh, so they're saying that WotC's going to want to fucking do this moving forward over hexproof.
Yes.
That's-
This is the new hexproof, basically.
Now, see, ladies and gentlemen, that right there would essentially be something we will be talking about on the videos that will be coming to you on Wednesdays. We just didn't do it this go around. Might drop it tomorrow, depending. I believe what was the
Holding priority.
Holding Priority is going to be the name of the news show. Basically, going to give you 5 to
I like it.
8 minutes of Magic the Gathering news.
The person involved in the
So-
channel didn't know that that's going to be the news channel yet.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that was the name. Well, the good news is that you guys can't do anything and post it really without me knowing, because I have all the editing software.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously can, but you can't edit. So
They have a thesaurus for cards like it.
Wait,
Yeah, dinosaur.
that's
Really, the closest one would be Thras.
that's interesting.
True, but like, sure.
Giant dinosaurs that fight your face. That's
Yeah.
what I'll get you.
It's good.
All right. I think I saw one that I was kind of excited for.
Yeah.
Obviously Minion of the Mighty for the Peripherals deck.
Yeah.
He's a 1-drop. That's good enough to make the cut. Off the top, whenever Minion of the Mighty attacks, if you attack with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat, you may put a dragon creature card from your hand on the battlefield tapped and attacking. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
except
in a
not-
dragon.
Add it with, well, no, it's not dragon, it's a kobold.
Kobold. It's from Dragonkin.
The only way that the kobolds exist in the dragon deck is if fucking Frosh cast for 5. That's the only way. Otherwise, they don't go in the dragon
They're
deck.
still dragon.
You know the
Yeah.
rules. No.
It's Dragon
No,
Descendants.
it's not a dragon
It's-
ancestry line deck. It is a dragon deck.
I see.
Have you seen the 2 new dragons they've spoiled so far?
I have not actually.
They have a white.
Well, black dragon. Yep.
They have a black, white, and I haven't seen a blue.
When black and dragon enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets next 3 next 3. Okay, well the black one I wouldn't run.
No, I said legendary, not that one.
Well, I'm just saying that's the one I saw first. And you were also talking about black and white. His name is literally Black Dragon.
There's also a green dragon. It's actually kind of neat.
Sounds like a badass metal song, just so we're clear.
Black Dragon?
Yep.
I see.
The green one enters the battlefield until end of turn. Whenever a creature and opponent controls is dealt damage, destroy it. Nope, that wouldn't cut it either.
No, I was just saying it was kind of neat because it gives pseudo.
It's not a bad one. It's
The
not
white
bad.
dragon he was talking about.
Yeah,
last.
Flying Vigilance for, oh my god. 4 drop, 2 and white. Here, we'll just click on this so everybody at home can watch. Flying Vigilance, when Icing Death Frost Tyrant dies, create Icing Death Frost Tongue, a legendary white equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +2/+0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls and equip 2. That's kind of cool.
Just the name sucks.
But
Yeah, it really does suck.
it does. I don't think I would
Black Dragon's cool. I do like it.
run it personally. Also, Anusha, valid point, but don't do that because we can only have fucking Premiere on 2 rigs, and right now we haven't figured out who the second one is yet.
Go ahead and go back and I'll show you the white or the black
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah, that's one more next.
Middle, yep, that one.
Eben Death. Eben Death? Eben. I'm going with Eben. I like it better. Draco Lich. 2 black, legendary creature, zombie dragon, flash, flying, fucking dickhead enters the battlefield tapped, you may cast dickhead from your graveyard. If a creature not named dickhead died this turn. I don't know. It sounded like one of y'all was snickering. I directed to whoever. And if you weren't now, save it for later. Just know.
Okay.
Cast it from your graveyard. If a creature not named died this turn. That is actually really cool.
It also has flash. That's the cool part.
Yeah.
You can just keep that
For
mana
4
up
mana?
and just be like,
I don't think I can run it in the dragon deck.
Why?
To keep the mana up. For the flash. Also, I don't really think it has a place.
How many times do you freaking
Well, the
have
whole-
mana up because you can't play anything else? Quite often.
Well, no. Once the deck gets going, I drop shit left and right. Not 100% wrong. It is a possibility. I don't think it'd make the cut, but it's not horrendous. As long as I could, and the only reason I say that, and the biggest reasoning would be board wipes. I'd automatically be able to have that guy come back, which would be fucking badass.
yeah.
To restart building. So I could see that.
It's what?
5-2.
5/2.
He's tiny on the butt end, but
Still killing pretty much anything.
A lot of stuff.
Super excited for that elf until I fully read her.
It shows.
do they have? Yeah, you gotta speak up so I can. This one?
The go down. One more. Yep.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah. I was super excited for her until I fully read her.
Oh, I guess we don't have the rest of it in there yet. Okay. Can we open image in new tab? Well, that did less.
Yeah, we can.
That's helpful. But with the power of the internets.
Yeah, that's
Hey, that's super better.
Varus Silvery Moon Ranger, 1 and 2 green, legendary creature, human elf ranger, reach, ward 1. Whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, venture into the dungeon. This ability triggers only once each turn. To venture into the dungeon, enter the first room or advance to the next room. Whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Well, I know automatically who's going to want that. Marcelino for his fucking wolf deck.
Problem.
At some point, you guys will get to meet Marcelino.
This ability
He will be guest
triggers
spotting.
once each turn kind of made me sad because Reki, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. Well, and it also might be a good balancing mechanic. I mean, now is a good point. Now's a good time, I think. So we're gonna edit this and use it as a video, and I think may just be this back end part.
Just talking about the cards.
Yeah. So it's just like a little miniature podcast. This might be something we could do on Wednesdays, actually. If you get off in time and you just come over before D&D, and then we fucking not bad. But that's something to get in later. I am curious. What do you guys think about the dungeon?
I hate it.
From what they've spoiled so far, I'm not a fan.
I've seen little bits and pieces. I'm still waiting to hear exactly how they're working the rules. I'm okay with it because I played Unstable, and the contraptions. You're literally playing contraptions, except now there is what was it? I think Unstable had the contraptions, or maybe it was the next
I
Unset.
know it wasn't.
But there was at the beginning, if I remember correctly, at the beginning of your turn, you could automatically crank the contraption and move it to the next one. So it worked just like the vaults do. You would have step 1, step 2, step 3, and each step it would be like an saga, except it's outside of the game.
Yeah, these aren't sagas though.
No, I understand that. I'm not saying it would trigger like sagas. So on your step it'd go 1, and then it would move to 2, and then it would move to 3.
Yeah, dungeons don't do that.
I know. I was explaining the Unstable.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
No. The dungeon thing is weird, and it's going to be curious to see how they actually pull up. Because I think have they?
They spoiled 3 dungeons. So Anusha, they're doing a Dungeons and Dragons and Magic crossover kind of thing. So some of the new cards have a dungeon mechanic to where they actually like enter into dungeons, or
Yeah, which she actually had the ruling on her too.
yeah. So like whenever something happens, you would either enter into a dungeon or go to the next layer of the dungeon.
Yeah, the next room.
And this makes a little more sense, or if you can read it. So entering, you would just go to the first block, and then you would choose what path you want.
So essentially, what we'll be looking at, and this looks like the simpler of the ones that they've spoiled so far. But for example, if we had Varus Silvery Moon, the one we just talked about, say you cast a creature or a planeswalker, it'll trigger, and you will go ahead and do
venture into the dungeon.
Venturing into the dungeon. I don't even like that. Can't be a forced keyword because of where they're going to bring it back. So I guess the keyword venture.
Yeah, that's basically is the keyword.
So you would venture, and then you would start. I assume, if you don't have a card, this drops down.
I think you choose which one.
Yeah, I think you choose which one you.
So it would. So you would go and
dungeon go to.
So you would grab the dungeon out of a side pile.
Yes.
Because God, Magic players don't have enough bullshit to keep track of already. What the fuck, Watsy? And then you play. I guess it comes down as well. Are these interactable? Do we know?
No idea.
I'm assuming not. The traps form, so I would assume not. So you drop this. And then you get to start at Cave Entrance 1. So then you get to Scry 1. And then I guess the next time that you cast on your next turn, going off of the Varus here again, you would get to move 2. And then you get to choose. Do you want to go into Goblin Lair or do you want to go into the Mine Tunnels?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't like it at all.
No.
I will... So normally, it's actually kind of surprising. Because normally, in this playgroup, I'm the one out the gate who says, fuck whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm actually okay with this so far. I want to see how it plays. I'm really curious. Now, I will preface that with if you can't interact with the dungeons,
Yeah, it'd be kind of like emblems.
might have a problem. That's just free right here. I mean, free resources. Create a treasure token.
Okay, but that's after 2 casts. Unless, but there
Yeah,
are...
2
But you get
At least of that.
right,
yeah.
but it's additional fucking things that I can't interact with. I have no way of stopping you from creating a treasure token. None.
Yeah. You could counter the ability in theory.
Yeah.
Right, and there's only a small handful of cards in the first place that can counter
think of,
abilities
like,
as it is.
What is it? Bayron, the voice of duality or whatever?
Triggers an additional time.
Yeah, it'd be the same thing, technically. You just have to respond to the trigger.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Because...
Oh.
What?
I forgot I was running the speakers still. I don't think there's been any back echoing, but it can happen. I think we've been fine. I just realized that.
Mhm.
Hopefully when I go back to look at this video, I didn't just blow out your ears, Anusha. And anybody else who might be watching, even though there's nobody else watching, because nobody cares about us. Sorry, I didn't mean to completely derail us off the fucking topic there.
No, that's fair. But, like, the new... Is it Commander... I want to say she's 3?
Yes.
Duality. Yeah, she's 3, but, like, Magecraft abilities were...
Yeah.
Whenever you trigger an ability that is caused by an instant or sorcery, it triggers an additional time. You can't interact with the second trigger unless you're trying to, like, counter it or something.
Right, but that makes more sense because everything that is on that card that is going to trigger is something that is tangible to the battlefield.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
You get a treasure token that goes onto the battlefield.
I see what it means. If these are like emblems, you can't stifle that
Coffee.
particular trigger.
Not just that, it's just giving you additional resources for free that nobody... It's just like an emblem in that way.
Yeah.
Nobody can interact. Now you get one additional free thing per turn that nobody can do anything about.
He wants to be able to
That's a problem.
basically stifle that trigger. At least if I'm understanding you.
A stifle, yes, or just in general, the fact
be
that
able
there
to-
is something that is now additional... Think of it like D&D. This is more action economy. These are more action points for you to use in D&D for your combat turn. That is super powerful.
Yeah.
That's exact. Watsy. No matter what I say about your sets, and no matter what I might bitch and complain about, and there will be a lot, constructive criticism, 85% of it, 10% of it, just James being me, James, and 5% of it's unwarranted. But thank you for giving us a Magic the Gathering set where I can describe it using D&D terms and then have it play back into being a D&D set. My dick is so hard right now. Anyways, wanted to share. Glad the world can know. That's awesome.
But, I mean, you still run into the thing. If venturing in or...
Thanks for letting us know there's no echo, by the way, Anusha.
Oh, that's good. But venturing in or, venturing further into a dungeon or whatever are only triggered in very specific ways. I'm not saying you couldn't build a deck around it. But
Well, you may or may not be able to. We still have to see.
yes,
I mean,
but it goes
they've
back
had
to the...
quite a few from what I've
They
seen.
have had quite a few.
They would have to. This is the only set where they can have it. Like,
Yeah.
when are you going to be able to reprint Venture into the Dungeon in another Magic set?
Fair, but that brings me back
Well,
to...
they can do like the Commander Legends thing, like they did.
Right, but
But-
this is the main set. This is
Yes,
standard legal.
Yes, this is standard legal. So they might continue
So-
to put it in.
And who knows? It used to be standard legal was all they focused on. Now it's Commander. Who knows how much of the R&D department's focusing on
Yeah.
I have
standard now.
one point that will derail all of this. Look at Exelon. Or not Exelon,
Ikoria.
Ikoria.
Yeah, I know. what you-
Mutate.
Yeah, Mutate is.
One mechanic, only in that set. People built decks around it. It had some support, but it was only available in that set.
And
with-
it had Commander deck. Well, this has Commander decks too.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
have Commander decks as well.
So, like, thinking about it in standard or arena or whatever you want to say, yeah, there's going to be a card, but
But it's still
not
not-
huge.
Right, exactly.
And
Exactly.
so there's only so many ways you can vent. Or if that enters the meta, who's to say there's not a way to?
Which could be a legit way of limiting the power level. But limited card pool
Yeah.
could be.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, from all the dungeons they've released so far, they're not that bad.
No, like I said, I'm all for it so far. I'm
Like-
down. I just want to see it played out, and I want to see the rulings on
I
it.
just
I'd say the worst one that I've seen was the or not the Mad Mage. Yeah, that. Yeah, the
Dungeon of the Mad
yeah,
Mage,
the final
which
one is pretty decent.
yeah, on that one it is decent, but you have to go through a lot.
Yes, that one you have to get through quite a bit.
and you know, and the other question I would have too is, say we kill the original person who was venturing in the dungeon, and you're over here at lost level. Well, does this dungeon go away with it, or if you have more venture cards, do those venture cards trigger, and now you start here, and so the next one goes here?
I'm assuming dungeon per person, like per.
That's what I would assume as well.
area. I don't think it's for the whole table.
That's what I would
don't
assume
think-
as well. Now, keep in mind, none of
That would
us.
be interesting.
That would be very interesting.
None
That
of
would
us
be kinda-
have,
That would
uh,
actually be kind of cool.
I was about to say that I'm more okay with that idea of being a dungeon for the table.
That
No,
would-
no, no. I'm not talking about the table for the person.
Yeah, I know.
For the person. Okay,
But
for that
pushing
person.
it too.
I think that makes it even stronger. You just fucking, it's even faster. Because think about it, in one
Well,
turn,
yeah,
you could get through the whole dungeon.
faster.
No. But each trigger is separate. Like,
Yeah.
say you have a trigger to venture into a dungeon 3 times, and I only have 1. You get 3 different levels. I don't
I
get
think
1.
we're still talking about two different things here.
Probably.
So I'm talking about for I cast into the dungeon. I cast something that has into the dungeon.
Yes.
That dungeon is for me and me only, not the table.
Yes. As far as we know. Okay.
Okay. Now I cast another creature that says venture.
Yes.
Does that creature get to continue on with? Is it one dungeon per?
Yes. You have to finish that dungeon
Yes.
before you can go
So
on to
then
the other.
each fucking creature that I cast, say it says when you cast this creature venture.
Yes.
Okay, so I get to venture. So I get Yawning Portal.
So that's your first venture is go to there.
The second creature that I cast, completely different one, can
Yes.
trigger it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I attack and it triggers again. Oh wow. So see that to me that's
No,
super
not if you
powerful.
attack.
If it does say
If- well,
it's
yes.
part of the mechanic. Yeah, I
Yes.
think I saw that there was one that says
Okay.
when you attack venture.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong.
But yes.
So either way, so that's 4 different cards that's triggering one thing. So now those 4 cards, you have one that has gain life tacked on, one that has scry 1 tacked on, one that has a treasure token tacked on. So it's basically read that as tacked on to the card.
Yeah.
That's even more powerful. I'm actually less for it if that's the case. Still got to play it, but I'm a little bit less for it overall. Mainly because I mean, if you, it's just so much extra value, so much extra action economy
I mean,
for that person. That's just uninteractable if you can't get rid of the dungeon.
look at whatever they've printed so far.
I agree. They have gone.
Like
Extremes
I still feel
notable.
like this is less powerful than some of the stuff they've printed recently.
Without a doubt.
Entirely possible. Entirely possible. It's going to be an interesting mechanic. What else are the new keywords? Sponsored by not McDonald's. Actually, let's just go with this here. Should have them on here.
There's not a lot of keywords.
I don't think there's any new keywords this set.
Oh, did you see this?
Oh yeah, the
Gaia's Cradle on a stick.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Your elves deck needed a second Gaia's Cradle.
Gaia's Cradle, yeah.
And it also
And it's-
now needs the Staff of Domination or whatever.
I have one.
Yeah.
I have one too. I
Fuck
own
you.
2.
I take my shit. Just take it.
No.
I do want to see stuff.
Yeah, I already told him too because I was like, "Hey, by the way," because I went and bought him those, and he was like, "I'll pay you back." And I'm like, "Sir, I owe you 2 shinies."
Yeah. probably.
I
Yeah.
got first dibs on the box. He told me first.
Two high ends.
It depends.
He told me first.
Yeah, you can.
Let us know in the chat. Do you want to see a battle royale? These two fighting it out for who gets first dibs.
There you go.
We will have to figure out how to take this outside, but we have the means.
Why?
Do we have
Carpet means? I was just gonna stab him in the neck and be done.
Isaac.
Not against the clan, still outside. I don't know if you've ever had to clean up some shit afterwards, but it's a pain in the ass to get that. Also, that blood's gonna squirt way the fuck up. Fuck you. That's inconsiderate, sir. It's inconsiderate.
Yeah, but like this is more what I've seen, like smash the chest or pry it open, or like distract the guards, hide, stuff like that. They're not keywords. There's options.
Yeah. Is it modular?
I guess
Modular keywords, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably... Well, that's not very helpful, Watsy. That's very, very little information. Oh, yeah. You say that, yet...
Yeah, don't like.
I did kind of like Dragon Turtle too.
Flash, Dragon below. When Dragon Turtle enters the battlefield, tap it and up to one target creature an opponent controls. They don't untap during the control's next untaps. It has a 1 and 2 blue
Yeah.
for a Dragon Turtle. I am a little... Fuck. Dragon Turtle... Dragon deck? Not that... Oh, fuck,
It's
man.
a dragon.
It's the battlefield, tap it, and up to one target creature an opponent
be two
controls.
Yeah, it would be 2 blue to tap something that
Oh,
doesn't
God.
untap.
I don't know where that might go, but that's actually really good. Holy shit, for 2 blue. Oh, God. Okay, I can dig it. That actually might.
So, I think it's up a little bit. There was a card that I was impressed. Book of the Vile Darkness or whatever. It's the only one out of the 3. It looks like that's a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
But-
This part of that, no.
Yeah, but at the same time, it gains all triggered abilities of all cards. So you exile it and then the 2 other cards, but it still has the at the beginning of your end stuff. If you lost 2 or more life, make it 2/2.
Yeah, which
Yes.
is kind of neat.
Which is cool.
So, 3 black, legendary artifact. At the beginning of your end step, if you lost 2 or more life this turn, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Tap, exile the Book of Vile Darkness and artifacts you control named Eye of Vinna and Hand of Vinna. Create Vinna, a legendary 8/8 black zombie god.
By the way.
Huh, so that is a C.
It's Vecna. It's D&D.
Well, I can't really. It looked like Vinna because it's some but okay, that's fair. God creature token with indestructible gains all triggered abilities of the exiled cards. That is.
So it now has it's an 8/8 black zombie god with if you lost.
It does eat up 3 fucking turns though, or 3 different card slots if you want to maximize the efficiency.
Sure, but in a zombie deck,
Oh no, in a zombie
get
deck for sure.
rest.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no.
or even in Villas, don't run the other 2, and you have basically an army that just keeps popping up.
That's
Just,
also
draw
really good.
Cards lose 2 life or like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, I have an extra mana. I'll
Yeah.
pay 2 life to get a zombie, draw 2 cards. Okay.
Seems good.
Oh, so I did want to talk about these real quick. We're just gonna scroll straight on down to the real
basically.
pretties. So I don't really give.
That's kind of cool.
That should be destroy anything.
Yes, power would kill it.
I don't like that. But what I was going to say is I don't normally buy cards to collect them from WotC, but the Evolving Wilds and Den of the Bugbear, that absolutely fucking has to happen. Neither one of those I'm too impressed with overall.
None of the bugbears I felt like.
Have you
I just don't have a place to put
have you
it.
seen the one for the Beholder?
That's what reminded me. It's up top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's up top.
Well, I'm so disappointed. with the
I have
so far.
I have to have these, so I'm gonna buy these. I'm probably never put them in any
on there,
decks,
right?
but those have to happen.
Is the Beholder?
So the Beholder
Your one?
Yes.
is this fella,
Mini Sin triplets.
Xanthar Guild Kingpin, which, by the way, that is just some of my favorite artwork ever of Magic the Gathering, and I think it's because it crosses the streams so fucking well of Dungeons, Dragons, Magic, and just oh, that is so fucking awesome. I bet you if you broke that down, there's all kinds of fucking nods in it too.
Oh, probably.
So it's 4, a blue and a black legendary creature, Beholder, which, oh, shivers. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. Until end of turn, that player can't cast spells. You may look at the top card of their library anytime. You may play the top card of their library, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells this way.
Yeah, sure, that's great. But what happens when you hit 2 lands in a row?
I would
Well, I mean, technically,
any top manipulation deck or any deck that's like a cast. I mean, this is not going to go in cast, but like anything
No.
that's on that general.
Sure,
Well,
there's-
old cast, his original cast of manipulation and using other people's decks to win. That's
There's-
great.
It's 6 mana.
this is true.
I don't like it. I think it's a bit underpowered. If it had like an ability to start manipulating the top on itself, not like you can do this as many times, but like pay a life, exile the top card of an opponent's library.
But just knowing is pretty fucking strong. You got to build around it. You build around for sure. I don't think.
But Zen triplets, you at least have a whole hand to work with. Even if that's 3 cards, that's 3 cards.
True.
This is true.
I'm not saying it's better or you're 100% correct. I just think you build around this and it could be something.
I say you throw in Sim Triplets deck, hit 2 different people,
Now, see, that makes sense.
and then
I thought that's
hey,
what you two were talking
But
about.
as a commander, no.
He's talking about him as commanders.
I'm talking about Commander itself.
He's talking about in the 99.
I did in the 99s and triplets, 100%.
yeah.
No, it does not take in triplets place.
No.
But in the 99,
Yeah,
I don't
you
think
throw
it's
in
bad.
99, hit 2 different people. Oh, hey, they can't cast spells on your turn.
And even if,
Yeah.
like, worst comes to worst, when you drop this, you get a counterspell out. Because think about it. This is the...
know.
Well, no, here's the reason why. You would play this, I would play this as like a finisher to my combo, and whoever's the fucking person is at the table that I know can stop me, drop this, they either stop this, or they can't cast spells, and you combo the fuck out.
But this is the beginning of your upkeep.
yeah, so you have to do that.
You have to do this a
the
whole turn
before.
ahead. For 6 mana.
I did overread that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said,
Okay, I
it's
take that
like
back.
Zen triplets in that regard.
Yeah.
It's at the beginning.
Build it around, I still think it'd be okay, but yeah, I agree, it's not, man.
So yeah, I liked your line of thought, yes.
I want it just so I can fucking have it, though.
But even though
That's going to be in my collection. That's
Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
that's a glorious card.
Yes.
They did good with that.
each opponent exiles from the top of the library until that player has exiled cards with total mana value 20 or more. They really are pushing fucking Mill and Commander now, which is great because
It needed some support.
hasn't needed a lot of support.
It needed it because everything up until last year was target, not
Wasn't
each.
mash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you need mass.
Yeah.
Well, and that most of them were just little piddly shit too. You didn't really,
Well, yeah, your biggest
Drop
one was
anything.
Traumatized, but Traumatized was still target.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a blue commander that I want to see if they have. Scroll down. The Blackstaff school, but it's not the one I was talking about. Oh, yeah, the one right under it.
Oh, the Illithid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Illithid Scholar.
The fuck are we at?
Right where your
Literally
mouse-
where your mouse is.
Oh, I was looking at Grizzlix. Oh, and then okay, got it.
Illithid Scholar.
Yeah, and I didn't read the fucking second half. All right, so it's 1 colorless, 2 blue, legendary creature Horror. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Yeah,
It's not amazing, but
I still like it.
I still really like that. And especially like if you want to do it in like a Najila deck or something,
Oh, man.
that's a killer.
Mm-hmm.
Like being able to just throw stuff back, and as long as it's still in combat, you can still ninjutsu something back out.
Mm-hmm. Did you see
That
the
would be pretty
Gelatinous
nasty.
Cube?
Sphere. Oh, Gelatinous.
Oh, dude, there's like a bunch of these that I'm gonna have to get. Holy fuck, that's
Yeah, Gelatinous Cube
classic.
is freaking hilarious.
When Gelatinous Cube enters the battlefield, exile target non-ooze creature an opponent controls until Gelatinous Cube leaves the battlefield. Dissolve. Pay X and a black, put target creature card with mana value X exiled with Gelatinous Cube, fucking English motherfucker, into its owner's graveyard. I am down.
Yes. Like,
I really do like that. Actually.
yeah,
I'm
it's
down.
so flavorful for Gelatinous Cube. It's
I'm
Also,
down.
Wish is cool. Not in Commander, but just how
yeah.
they did it.
see, I saw.
I like how
people
there's an
complain
actual
about that.
official card now. Why?
Because Wish is technically the most powerful spell in D&D, and that's
Yeah, but a lot of the time it'll be like exile in your sideboard. Like,
yes.
Specifically.
Well, it would be
for
sideboard, and it's not gonna be great for standard, and it's not gonna be great for commander, but modern? Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's all kinds of fucking different things that I can. That was not a standard card. That for us, I can understand. Like power ward kill.
Yeah.
That one, I disagree with how they did. Actually, let's go look at those.
Hold on, time out. What about Meteor Swarm? Right above Wish.
Deals 8 damage divided as you choose among X target creatures and or planeswalkers. Negative. There's better cards already at instant speed, and I've run most of them at one point or another in Windgrace. And the old school media, that's a reprint. But there's another one. Comet Storm's cheaper.
Meteor Storm's
Pretty sure.
It's not.
Not a reprint.
There's
it's
a
a
functional reprint then, because there's another one that's
Spell.
Meteor something that costs one less red
Meteor
and does.
Comet Storm?
No, Comet Storm is
No,
different.
there's Meteor Storm.
There's a Meteor something, yeah.
Because
There's.
you play it in.
I'm pretty sure that's a fucking
Meteor.
reprint.
No, that's Fireball.
Is that Fireball?
Well, gentlemen,
Okay.
we can fucking. We have Googles. Also, we're putting this around the special cards real quick and then wrap it up to get to our session.
Hot buy list?
Yeah, see. Oh, well, that might be. Just get Meteor Shower and Storm. Which one was this?
Meteor Swarm is the one.
Is the one on the Forgotten Realms?
Yeah.
Okay, so Shower is.
Or Storm?
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, see, deals X damage plus 1 damage divided as you choose among any. That's better in every which way. Because you could pay into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's functional reprint. All right, so let's go check out. Also, I'll have to look at the rest of the ones to see what I've run in the past, because I know there's more to just not coming to my head right now. Specials. These look cool. They just don't look like Magic cards.
I don't like them.
I like them. They're just not Magic cards.
Oh, from at least out of those, meh.
This is more of the same bullshit.
I like the bottom layer under the top one much more.
The full arts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Full Arts is more the same, but you know, I think I like the Faded or whatever this might be called better than the Full Arts. Tiamat,
Tiamat.
I really like him. That's included into Dragon for sure.
It is.
She is whatever she wants to be.
No, it's a her because it's mother of all dragons.
Yep.
I'm just saying, but
If there was, we'll get to that off stream. If these come out looking
black.
like this, I'm down.
If
That's
it
gonna look
wasn't
so good,
black,
so
I
sexy.
would call it a loss. Because every single, if this creature does damage or if this creature does something, they lose the game, isn't black. It is a black.
Also,
yeah, I guess that's.
they missed
There's
him.
Phage, Vraska's ults do
I
the
just want to be able to
same.
use it in not a black deck. So.
They missed a very legit opportunity for this for the Lord of the Rings for the Innkeeper.
Oh.
When Frodo first meets, they should have. I don't. How is this? I mean, I get it, Innkeeper, or D&D, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a halfling.
you missed a prime opportunity there, Watsy. Who knows? Maybe they have his
When
ad.
it enters battlefield under control, make a treasure token. Whenever another creature enters battlefield under your control, gain a life. So it's a soul sister
It's green.
that's green.
Yeah.
I mean, just it's green. It does everything. We don't have to figure it out. Just green everything. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Just
green is best.
that's what they get. Are there green turtles? You asked that forever ago, and to answer your question, I have no idea.
There's at least one Archelaegos or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. High, but not mono green.
There are a few green turtles, but they suck.
I'm gonna say other than that, I really don't know.
So, yeah, that's it was just a little impromptu session. We didn't know Dustin was going to swing by. So if anybody watches this video later down the road, comment, let us know what you guys think.
Peace sign, leave me alone.
Maybe we can do this as a weekly thing, or semi-weekly thing every other week or so. Just the three of us sit down.
Maybe we could get more followers on Twitter. At the Stack Junkies, and so people actually know when we're going live.
Hey guys, we have a Twitter.
We also have an Insta and a Facebook and a YouTube channel that we should probably shout out.
Well, the fucking producer is in my ear, and he's telling me that we need to shout out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All of those are the Stack Junkies. You'll be able to find us on all of those. The Twitch channel as of today, June 30th, 2021, is currently under construction, but we'll get that up and running with all the links there. You can also go through our YouTube channel. Over in the About Me section, you'll see the links there. Go follow us, leave us a comment, let us know if you want us to keep doing this or what you guys think. And we will catch you guys this Friday for sure. Another live stream and possibly a video tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys whenever the fuck we happen to see you.